love you either way.
Hello. Hello.
Yo.
Is it go time?
We're live, yeah.
I don't like that
Live.
it says that welcome is me, but that happens, I guess.
Hey.
Cheers.
Don't you
Is this our
judge
live?
me.
Or are we actually live? I'm not
Live
gonna.
up
I'm not
top.
gonna script a nameplate, Jason.
That's fine. I'm sure you'd rather be me than Tate, so let's go.
So is Welcome just a an apparition?
Tate.
The same as
Oh,
not a
he's
twist.
got you. Tate's
God,
got the
Tate,
key.
I forgot to wear my hat. It's out in my car.
Tate's got the key.
Oh, it's toggling between them. I see. So episode 99. We got 2 sours.
Oh.
So,
I'm gonna move this
over
over here.
2 years now?
Welcome is quiet.
For a change.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. I'll put this shit right in front of my face so you can fucking hear me.
It's not the only thing you put in front of your face so somebody can hear you.
Yeah,
Wait.
microphones does.
Huh?
You know.
Episode 99 though. What's up with that?
99.
99 episodes. That means we've had more than 99 beers on the wall.
Ooh. That is
I
true.
had more than 99 beers this year.
Yo, Nathan.
Beers.
I got my old Chicago. Or wait, what shirt are you wearing?
I got my old Chicago shirt on.
Dude, mine's ready to pick up at the old Chicago. Look at that. He's got his
Hey,
stuff.
I got
Me
the
too.
silver And I got the tie-dye one. I got one beer away from getting the cups.
Jesus.
Hey, Tony.
I didn't know you would have to pay to have the shit sent to your house. I think that's bullshit.
Don't get it sent to your house. Send it to the place, because otherwise they charge you like $100 for it.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, wait, I have to go to old Chicago to pick this up?
That's how they get you.
What
Yeah.
a bunch of BS.
Marketing, you get you to go back to old Chicago so that you buy more beer.
Are we going to go back and forth
Really?
between Jason and Nate?
Yeah, it toggles between
Yeah,
them on
whatever's
their
talking.
tag.
All right.
Show.
It's true. It'll flash between the two of us.
It's about time.
They're shapeshifters.
We could really fuck with you and just
Wait.
go, ow.
Did Jason get better looking, or did Wilcom get uglier? What happened?
Is this
No, I-
question?
Take that over.
Beard, no beard.
Look at my neck fat.
Viking, not Viking.
Let's say, grow a beard, hide that neck fat.
Man, it doesn't grow any longer than this.
Grows in all white trashy like that?
Yeah, I'm like Joe Dirt.
It's Dierte.
What I said, Joe Dirt.
Don't try to church it up, Dirt.
Don't make me break out my microphones.
Oh my god. Is that a comment?
Oh.
What does that sound?
Was that an elbow drop? What the hell was that?
Oh, that's terrible.
My mic.
It's dead. I killed it.
Oh, the effects?
So,
Oh, the game?
I've been playing Pokemon Go a little more than I'd like to admit. And I'm currently searching for friends to get through one of my
God damn.
shameless plug. If you're playing Pokemon Go, you want to be my friend. I
The
need you so I can do
desperation.
that stuff.
Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm with you, Chris. A little tear coming out of my eye with laughter. What the hell is wrong with you?
I got Archie into it too, so she's like hardcore. The other day she's getting a little hostile because she's on Team Mystique and I'm Team Valor.
What?
And so I would kick her out of the gym and take over. She get fucking pissed at me.
You kids.
I have a problem.
I heard,
Just one.
Chris, you bought you bought the, oh gosh, the Binding of Isaac 4 Souls. Your wife was asking Sarah about it. She's like, Chris really likes that game.
We were even playing it just one-on-one one night.
Did you guys have a video game session after the block party, or in
Yes,
the
I
late?
did.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
saw that shit on the
Yeah.
floor? The
What-
GameCube?
I missed that, huh?
Yeah.
Who
I
won?
went to
Brad.
Brad and Riley were dominating, I think.
Blue Sky with Blake and had a good time.
I will say, being two-time guest, 2 times citizen, 2 times. The block party was awesome.
This year was good.
The block party was a good time. I came here to the block party, and I wasn't feeling good at the time when I got here. And then Porky's food truck,
Yeah.
man, we had their nachos, and that dude knocks it out of the park.
I agree.
Like, no doubt.
I
Like,
like the lime flavor they put
Yes!
on the chips.
yes, the
Oh,
lime.
man.
And what was in it was in the meat too.
Yep.
So then when it hit the chips, it was like even better. And then he hit it with some sharp cheddar cheese and whatnot. And then afterwards, and I was like sitting there talking with Jason and Sarah and all them. And man, it was a good party. It was a good party of just low key, just subtlety.
Yep.
It was awesome to be in that realm.
Everybody just had
I'm
fun,
not gonna
no
lie.
drama, none of that
Yes.
Oh,
bullshit.
thank God.
Exactly.
Thank God there was no drama.
Except for Tate being another cornhole champ,
Oh
apparently.
yeah,
so.
It's
dude.
ridiculous.
Dude.
Hey, it was a year of repeats.
God.
Just fucking clean the floor with him.
It was all Adam. Adam carried that team.
Oh, fuck me, did.
Oh, shit.
Adam kept Riley from making points.
Oh, by the way, Jason, I haven't forgot. I still am going to turn that coaster into a Death Star. I just
Yeah.
haven't got out to do it yet.
There's a couple other ones. Feel free to make a few more.
Oh, well,
Oh.
you know.
I really want to bring it when you do, and like maybe throw it at Jason's leg, like not like a deadly wound, but like one that will maim him. And if you
Yeah.
can stick it, I'll give you $100. If you
Shit,
can get
now
that to stick,
money's on the line, Jay. Money's on the line.
I'll totally
I'll
like
put halves with you.
think of his calves as big targets, and just aim for the calves.
It's like, I've been thinking about it too, because there's a lot of points on that thing. And
Yeah.
I'm like, should I go to like the bench grinder, or should I do like the Dremel tool? Should I heat treat it? You know, things that guys gotta know.
I think you gotta get an old school just file and do them one at a time in the vise.
Pour your heart and soul in it.
Just
We live in Kansas, bro. That's not gonna happen.
Just one at a time in the vise,
No.
and think about Jason's calves as you're doing it. And just imagine.
But
it
you're such a
sticking-
closer target.
You are
Tate.
basically jerking off with 2 hands, thinking about my calves in this picture.
Two,
I'm
ha-
appreciating it.
two hands, huh?
Yeah, it's what you were just doing. Both fucking hands. I thought I did a good job hiding it, but man, you must be peeking.
Tell you what, that's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good.
It's-
Straight out of the bottle. That's pretty
Do we
good.
have a timer going?
Nope.
5 minutes.
Not yet. By the way, guys, I'm wearing my Buildings Not Mountains T-shirt that I won
2 weeks
Nice.
ago, you want it?
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Cheers to
David came and messaged me today on Facebook and was like, last week and a half or whatever, it's been crazy, whatnot, and that's great. I know how life goes, but dude, stand up. Brought me a package. He actually caught me taking a bag of trash out to the trash can when he showed up and was like, "Ding dong, motherfucker, I'm here." And and I was like, he's like, "Oh, adulting," and I'm like, "No, I hate it." And straight up, just had the package in his hand, and I didn't know what was in it. So I did a Facebook post. Chris, you saw that. And CD, a decal, a button, and this T-shirt I'm wearing.
God damn.
And I gotta tell you, it's a really nice T-shirt.
Yep.
I was like, literally, I put
Soft
it on.
and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I literally put it on before I came over, and I was like, all right.
Did you listen to music yet?
I have not broke the CD out yet,
Ooh.
but I got a week.
Yeah.
I got all week, rest of the week. I told him, like, on my post, I was like, I will wear this fucker out. Because I've heard a couple of the songs, you know, I fucking, you know, look that shit up. And still more cowboy, but that's me. But,
David's a good guy, because we've had somebody who is, or multiple people, I believe, who have won products from us that I don't think anybody's made any effort to get them their, well, I know I have not made one iota of effort to make sure that they got their prize.
Sally won decals.
yeah.
Oh, man.
3 years ago.
This has been that long.
No, seriously, you know, I give my hats off to David and his crew, like, following through. Life happens, no doubt. Life happens, no matter what. Everybody's got to live their own life, but for him to go out of his way and actually drive to my house versus, like, send it USPS or PS or whoever the hell, and the dude took his time out of his day to come and, like, show up was just amazing to me. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking A.
I just remember, Chris, you being like,
Need a fresh.
you go like in people's shirts.
Share one with me.
I would love another one.
We owe 2
You want a
people
whole one?
3 shirts.
You want a whole one or half one?
Oh,
All right.
all day.
It's not
man.
terrible.
And we have...
It's really
well,
good.
we've owed one person 2
It's
shirts
really good.
for about a year. It's pretty fucking sad.
I had to order some for work, and depending on how many we order, at I want to say 50, they are like $7 a pop.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not
But
trying
it's
to glass
tough
to
because
see
we
what's
ran out
different.
so quick, and then once we run out, he's like, "Hey, here's $20," and it's like, fuck.
Should
So
I
I
do
should,
an
I should probably just
upclose?
give him $20 back. 25.
We
Here's
took
your
his 20.
interest.
We took his 20. I love it. That's perfect.
I was say I've got a couple somewhere. You can have mine. They were worn probably on the show at some point. You can have those ones.
That doesn't make them more valuable, Jason.
It does.
See,
It really does.
You give yourself more head, man.
Oh,
You gotta fucking slow that port out.
One
oh
minute.
no, I like
difference.
I like to see the head, man.
Yeah.
1 minute till
We
review
know.
or now,
I
whatever.
like to see it.
I gotta look over and meet it halfway, so it's fine.
The chat is... So, funny story for the day. Chris, did you end up going to
What?
Move the Crowd on Saturday?
You gotta get louder.
Did I end up going where?
Did you go to Move the Crowd on Saturday?
No, I saw it was 17 and up, and I was like, no, thanks.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't as cool as it was when it was at the Blue Goat, but it also wasn't. It wasn't bad. We went there to see Preston, obviously, and he wasn't his best performance,
Yeah.
but whatever. No, but so I keep hearing my brakes squeal, so I go buy a pair of brakes, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fix my car, fix the brakes on it. So I go take both tires off, get the brake pads, everything's ready. Like I take the first brake pad off, I pull it off, and I'm like, man, there's still like 75% of the brake pads left on this brake pad. So I did all of that work for nothing, just to have to put the tire back on. Oh, I was so salty. It
Yeah.
was hot shit outside today.
No, we got back from my cousin's wedding reception in Manhattan at like 9 p.m. and went to the Paramount for like 45 minutes with my brother and Swede, and then we were gonna go to Move the Crowd, but I saw the flyer said 17 and up, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go deal with a bunch of kids wanting to drink, and who knows what's gonna happen. I heard a fight broke out, but I don't know what's true or anything.
So apparently, this is what I heard about the fight: is that Matt was fighting a guy, or not fighting a guy, but battling a guy, and something happened to where the guy swung. I don't know, something broke out. Blake was the one who like kind of broke it up or whatever. But yeah, so it was weird. That was like the first one of the night too. And then the guy got kicked out. I think they both got kicked out. But we went for all of like 20 minutes.
Who won?
Who won the fight?
That's real quick.
No, who won the event?
Oh,
Lando did?
Yeah, he did.
Sweet.
He did really good. It was between him and D-Easy, Devon.
Yeah.
So it was props to them. They did really good. There was some cat out of McPherson that was pretty solid, but he was up against Devon, so it was kind of tough for him because it's a lot of people cheering for you.
Yeah.
And
Devon's pretty popular.
Yeah, but it was dope. You got to hear live music. Friday, if you aren't doing anything Friday, I would say go to Salvation Army for the Wave, because two of the most badass battle rappers are going to be there on Friday. It's Loso and A-Ward. And if you watch them at all, those dudes are just ridiculous. Like, they're both Christian battlers, but they are in like the top echelon of battlers, and they just keep winning.
I've heard A-Ward. Is it like battle rap no beat, or is there beat too?
They don't have beats. They just go. God. But they also have their own music. But Loso's coming in from, I think he's from like Ohio or something like that. But he's flying in just for the day. So it's like two pretty big dudes that are gonna be there.
Okay.
So I'll be here. But yeah, I would definitely go see it. I think it's a free show.
Sweet.
Beer.
The day, huh?
So is it time for the first one? I can't see the timer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time. Welcome, go.
Absolutely shit on this beer, just so you guys know.
Really?
That's his review.
All right, Jason, you go.
Like, man, fuck this
I
shit.
think his pizza's here. I think that was his pizza.
No. Here.
Oh.
I forgot. We have the same background.
Go ahead. Am I going first?
Yeah, you started and then you ran away.
Oh, I had to get another beer.
Oh.
You can
Make
go
up your
ahead,
mind.
because you'll make it sound really good, and then I can just fucking destroy it.
So me and then you destroyed?
I think that's what he's saying.
All right. I actually do like this. It's not very sour. It does have a lot of fruit flavor to it, so that's actually nice. But it's not overly sweet fruit. It's kind of like a bit tart and a bit dry, so it actually goes pretty smoothly. I wouldn't say that I would be happy with drinking a full 6-pack. It's got like that almost fake sweet to it. So it's one of those things where it's like, if I had like 3 of these, I'd probably start to get like a headache, only because of that weird fake sweet flavor to it. But it's not bad at all. I don't know. It's really weird in that I would buy it again, but it's not like I'd buy it often, and I might not even recommend it to somebody. It's just like I might see it and be like, oh yeah, okay, I'd have one of those. Or like if it was on special somewhere, like, yeah, that's pretty good. With that in mind, I have bought this twice. Tonight being the second time. No, tonight being the third time. So I would have to give it a 7. I mean, it's not bad by any means. It's just there's a lot to be desired with it, and there are some complaints that I have about it. So that's where I'm at with it. I do like that it's lighter, and it doesn't have a lot of heavy flavors, but you do get that tartness from the fruit that they claim. So I like that.
Good review. I agree with a lot of that.
Fucking A.
So I'll just start with the name. If the name wasn't Cosmic Sour, I probably wouldn't have as much beef with it, because there's really nothing sour about it. I was really excited because I was like, ooh yeah, they're coming out with their own kind of sour, and we've been on a big sour kick lately, and I've really enjoyed them. Which, don't get me wrong, this beer is not going to be the one that like separates you. I guess if you were trying to wean somebody onto sours, you could give them this, but I think it's just deceiving because it doesn't really have any of the characteristics of a sour. Like, it just has it has the tart in it. And I think I drank 2 of them on Saturday. I got a 6-pack and I let everybody else have the rest of them. I just wasn't a huge fan of the flavor. Mainly probably because I was expecting it to have that actual sour kick to it, which is why it just kills me. But it wasn't an absolute terrible beer. You were very right on. It does have some good fruit flavors. If they would have just called it a fruit ale instead, I probably wouldn't have as big of a problem on it. But from the actual just looking at it, looking at the name, it almost seems like it's deception or deceptive for the person who's going to buy it, because it's like they're trying to trick them into buying something that they're not actually looking for.
True.
It wasn't terrible. I'll probably give it a 6. It's probably not as much shitting on it as I'd like to do, but because Sam Adams has some really good beers, this one's just not their best.
Oh, the man.
All right. It's no Stone Brewing Company, so I'll give them that.
So, actually, it's Sam Adams. So, I kind of like it a little bit. It's a little sweet. It's a little tart. Probably more tart than sweet. Thank God for you guys, because I've been drinking some crazy shit lately.
We have that people.
You what?
We have that effect on people.
Yeah, apparently. Other than you fuckers leaving to Kansas City. But anyway. So, no, it's actually it's a drinkable beer. I think it's a summertime beer. Or hot, humid day like it has been here lately. I think it's a little refreshing. Definitely feel the sweet and the tart with it. And it's not overpowering either way. It's like a nice balance with it. And I agree with Jason a lot with what he said about, it's not bad, it's not horrible. It's just kind of middle of the road as far as a sweet tart beer that maybe once in a while you might pick it up and just give a different flavor. I always revert back to a beer like this with summer shandy.
That can be so good.
Right? So I kind of put that in the same aspect of it, of being good but not being too good to where you just like, oh my god, I gotta have it. It's like the best thing ever. No, it's not the best thing ever, but it's a decent beer. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'll go next. I liked what Jason said, and I liked what you said. And I mean, Wilcom was not incorrect. It is a very, very kind of mellow sour. Maybe it's a good introductory sour for somebody that's not, just kind of trying to dip their toe into the world of some of these things. I don't really get the artificial sweet though. Like that doesn't really hit my tongue as like an artificial sweet kind of flavor. It's not. I mean, it's not super sweet. It's not super sour. It's not bitter by any means. But it is, like you said, balanced. It's got a lot of balance to it, and I could see buying it again, but probably not often. So I think I'll do the same, the 7. I had the at the block party. I had the 3 Rings raspberry sour, the Love Shack, and like I just don't. I'm not a huge sour fan, and so like sours will kind of sit in my fridge for a little bit. But it's nice to have them, and this would be one that I would probably enjoy more, I think, even than the Love Shack, to like just have a nice sour, super mellow.
I would
that sick ass shirt, James.
I would probably go with a jam band before I drank this one again.
Oh,
Thanks, David.
That's tough.
The Raspberry Crush. Oh, that thing's delicious.
The jam band's too flat for me. It's like if you squeezed a bunch of grapes and then drank that, but less sour.
Mm.
It's like, it'd be like drinking puree.
Sorry, I gotta laugh at that shit.
The Cosmic Sour for me, I agree a lot with what everyone said. The thing that frightens me about Sam Adams making this is them going, wow, we sold a lot of this. Is this their first sour?
They actually, if you read the label, this is based on another sour that they can make, and then they combined it with this. So I imagine that they do. It's just not like a big national thing.
I just wonder if they went, hey, let's try one. Here it is. All right, mass produce it. Fucking let's go. Instead of like doing a few barrels and going, this is the best one. Let's sell that.
All right, boys, we're actually doing this.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they like, with their like light sour, and then we're just like, well, let's just go full bore because we already have the recipe and just see how it does, kind of thing.
Maybe they're testing the water.
Well, and I mean, I'm sure there's differences between large batches and small batches too. Like,
for sure.
Untapped, it has a 3.2 out of 5 rating.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And I think this is their first sour.
I'm very.
Look at Nate being all into the interweb.
It's not a bad drink. If I went to the bar and got one, I'd say the same thing. It's not bad, blah blah. No, I want to drink this and compare.
Ooh, no, I lied. They have a raspberry lemon gosa.
Oh wow.
Okay. I'd be
That's
curious to
5%
try that.
alcohol.
I bet that's better. This is I get a little bit of dryness. I do get artificial sweet. It doesn't taste like like they took a fruit and took puree from a fruit or any of that and then attached the wild yeast and made a sour from a natural fruit. To me, it tastes very like Jolly Rancher ish or some
Good
shit.
analogy.
And then it has like the dry ending, which is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of like the F and Ned type sour IPA or almost like a sour APA or something, just a pale ale. I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm not overly impressed, but it's not terrible either. I almost went 5.5, but I don't think it's that bad. The whole Sam Adams thing's kind of weird, but I'm trying to put that out of the equation, and it's not bad.
It's interesting because this raspberry lemon gosa label looks quite similar to the Cosmic Sour label. As in, here, let me see if I can.
But yeah, it is more tart than a like clenching jaw sour too. It's just a subtle tart flavor into a dry finish for me.
So if you like
What
the
up, Cook?
crunching jaw, that lickable wallpaper I was showing you earlier,
Yeah.
that thing, I took a big drink of that whenever I first poured it because it smells like boysenberry, which is what it is.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can't drink this because my jaw's locked shut. Like, it was fucking, that shit is sour.
Yeah, that shit that hurts your jaw sometimes. It's so sour.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's good.
Dave said they should call it synthetic sour by Monster Energy.
All of them there, boys. Use some Matrix looking art.
So, Josh.
All right. I'm going to go grab another beer.
what up, Gavin? How are you doing?
What's the next one? To Peach Their Own?
To each their own.
Yeah.
This is actually number 1 on
Yeah,
the
to each their own. What?
tour right now.
God, hope it's better out than class.
So it won a 2019 Gold Medalist Award, too. It's supposed to be a pretty good beer.
To Peach Their Own?
Yep.
A Berliner style Weisse.
Yep.
It has a manifesto.
It has a manifesto.
Read it, bro.
It says NoCoast says no to know-it-alls and up yours to one-uppers. We care. We care about the next beer, not the next big thing. You in? Put your foot down, raise your glass, and join us in reciting the credo of the NoCoast Nation: friends over trends, lands over sand, beer over everything. That's their manifesto.
So I actually found this today. It's a grapefruit
Drink it all.
rattler.
Is that what it says?
Grapefruit Rattler?
Drink it up.
Yes. Since I couldn't find To Peach Their Own in Omaha, those bastards.
Which is right next to Iowa.
Omaha, Nebraska? What the hell?
Which makes it even more weird because, like, their liquor stores are just awkward here. Like, they're very much just liquor, and then you can't really find beer choices. There was one called the beer store that I was super excited about, but it didn't look like it was open when I drove by, which was the first place I went. So it made it a pain in the backside. And the roads here are super weird.
No, they fucking super suck. We were just up there this weekend, Nate.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking garbage.
Yeah. Well, we went up there Saturday because Shelb actually got a new vehicle. So we went up there, check in hand, da-da-da. Went up there. It happened to be at the Mercedes of Omaha dealership. I never felt more white trashy than ever walking into this dealership. Like, it was so weird because you drive into the dealership and it's nothing but Mercedes for days. And then you walk out and I put on my pants, I had a rip in my fucking jeans from cleaning the air conditioning unit. And we walk in there, and the guys are all in suits and everything else, and, you know, prim de la prim cars in the showroom. And walk in there, and the dude, Scott, good dude, by the way, and he's like, oh, hey, what's up, you know, whatever, what's happening? And we go over and sit at the desk, and we're like, okay, cool, we're going to go out and test drive this car that we drove, 4 hours for. She got a hell of a deal on it, by the way. And
did you haggle?
We didn't have to.
What?
No, it was so good of a deal, we didn't even have to.
I love haggling.
It was a 2010 Mercury Mariner, fully loaded Premier Edition, and she got it for under $9, with less than 51,000 miles on it.
Okay, that actually makes more sense.
Yeah, we went all-wheel drive, brand new tires, like the works. They even did an oil change on this thing, checked it out, blah, 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 blah. And so we go out of the dealership, and they have this freaking SUV parked next to an AMG Hammer. For all those of you who don't know what an AMG Hammer is, in the early 2000s, it was one of the fastest production cars on the planet. Like, this thing will do like 210 miles an hour.
Holy shit.
Like, on the Autobahn, like, fucking gone. It was parked right next to it, and I'm getting in this thing, and I'm just like, I'm glad this is what you like, because I already know what I like. I can't afford what I want, but it was amazing. The guys were great. Hats off to Omaha Mercedes dealership. They hooked us up. They made us feel at home. It was one of those deals. It's just like just looking online and finding a car, and just happened to be in this place. And we drove up there. We traded the Pilot off, called it a day. We drove that thing home. And if any man knows anything, if mama's happy, everything's good.
What is it?
It's a 2010 Mercury Mariner.
Oh, Mariner, yeah.
So basically the bastard child to the Ford Escape.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's the same thing.
So, when we bought our old Pontiac Vibe, I told my wife, hey, it needs to come in at X amount, and we need to be under that, blah, blah, blah. And she ended up going like $100 over a month on those payments. And I was like, I don't appreciate this. So the last two vehicles that we bought, they've both been reasonably priced before, but I've made her haggle with the people. Like, no, you go in there and you tell them, hey, it's got a little rust around here. These tires are looking a little old. Hey, it's a manual. Look at this. The window, the rubber's cracking around here. You gotta take something off. And she has. She's fucking done it every time. Both of those vehicles, we've gotten at least $2,000 off, and she hates it. It makes her sick to her stomach. Like literally, like she will spend the day in the bathroom because she's like, I'm so nervous and anxious, and oh, it's terrible, and my life's horrible. But she has done it both fucking times.
It works.
She's got a hell of a deal.
Imagine how many months off that is for fucking payments.
Oh, it always helps that we paid for both of them cash. Too,
That's what I think about when haggling. I'm like, what's this gonna fucking save me in the long run?
Yeah.
For a 3-minute conversation.
Yeah, David, I would be that guy to drive a vehicle that fast on the highway and not give a shit. Because if I can afford a car that fast, I will definitely pay that ticket, okay? You're looking at like 85,000 plus vehicle. I will drive that son of a bitch 120 every day. It's fine.
So, it's hilarious that you say that, Shelby being your lady. Shelby one night was driving my buddy Brian BMW. I don't know if she ever told you this story.
Oh, no.
She's on the highway, easily going 120. I'm in the back of his tiny ass BMW, and she sees what she thinks is a cop up ahead. She slams on those fucking brakes. My head just skids across the ceiling like fucking carpet burning across the top of my goddamn head as she's just slamming on the fucking brakes.
You might as well keep going if you're already going that fast. They ain't catching you.
Oh my god, that's so fucking hilarious.
Dig in.
Yeah.
Oh god. I hate being in a car with somebody when I'm not driving and they're going that fucking fast. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have no control.
You have
You're
no
just a
control.
passenger.
Yeah.
You're
You're just seeing
like,
your life flash before your fucking
your right
eyes.
leg just goes numb with like trying to hit a brake pedal that doesn't exist.
Dude, we were in one of those Dodge SRT8s, Challenger maybe, I think it was a Challenger, and Teresa and I were in the back seat, and the guy and his girl were in the front seat, and they went to pass this car, and the car, for whatever reason, I don't know, moved into the the lane that we were passing into, and forced us into the fucking
the rumble strips and
forced us into the
oncoming.
Into the dirt. They forced us out of the lane.
So you were in the median?
It was a 2-lane road, so we were in we were off on the other side of the road.
Oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
you were off the road.
And at that point, we were going fast, and it was already scary. But then we got back up, and they were up beside him, and it was side by side, and I don't know how fast they're going, and just screaming at each other, and it was almost like a game of chicken. And I'm in the back seat, and I have my wife's hand. I just closed my eyes. I was like, I didn't know what else to do. I have no control.
You start praying?
I don't pray. I closed my eyes, and I was just like, God, fuck. Make it be.
Wait, no, he doesn't pray.
I just talked to myself.
I didn't pray.
Motherfucker,
oh
let
God.
me live. Don't kill me.
I'll say a prayer.
Don't kill me.
I'll say a prayer. All right, God. Fucking see me through this, goddammit.
Is your Twitch stream working, Jason?
Yeah, watch you guys just fine.
My shit's just spinning on my phone.
Mine's working.
That was the worst. Even thinking about that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I'm sorry to Teresa. Not you, though. Not you, though. You deserve every shitty thing that happens to you.
All right.
Nobody else is in disagreement. Do you hear that? Do you hear that pure silence?
Correct.
Everybody's silently nodding. Yeah. Fuck that guy. Also, your kid's gonna be here any day. Congrats.
Jason just laughs.
Yep. You know, I was actually really disappointed with how much restraint I showed at the Brews Bros block party. I mean, if it wasn't for your comment, Chris, about my idea of slapping Brad when you said that's not nice or that's fucked up, something like that.
Sorry,
I probably still would have done it.
I'm still salty that you didn't wrestle at least for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You were all talking about, like, what was it, pudding or Vaseline wrestling? Something.
My
KY.
words
Yeah.
made an impact on Tate, and I appreciate it because I don't want that. I don't want conflict between. Like, let's just have fun.
Oh,
I'll tell you though, these keyboard warriors, these Jasons and Brads of the fucking internet, they just oh
Keyboard?
god.
I used to sit right next to you and do this.
He's got a point.
Hey, welcome. Do you remember Tyler Klug?
Yeah.
One time he was keyboard warrioring on me on some street racing bullshit website. I caught his ass at 9th Street in Crawford, sitting in front of me at the traffic light, got out of my shit and went up and punched his ass through his fucking window. And then I followed him to his mom's house, let him get out of his car, and I was like, "You want to talk some shit now, motherfucker?" And he's like, "No, man, leave me alone, leave me alone." That's the only time I felt crazier than I don't even know what. But I saw him and I was like, "Yep, it's happening." Took my belt off, got out of the car.
Why'd you take your? Oh, you're okay. Your seatbelt. I was like, why'd you take your belt off,
No,
bro?
not my belt. My seatbelt.
Come here, boy. I'm gonna whip you.
For somebody who just said, all I wanted was peace, and then you're talking about punching some dude at a traffic light.
I was like 19, dude. And this dude was
It was
talking
a different
hell of
time.
shit.
You could get away with a lot more then.
Yeah, the internet's fucked everything up.
Well, I told Tate, I was like, it's pointless, man. You're just going to fucking rock him. And then you're going to sit there and slap him while he's, like, defenseless. And we already know how it's going to play out, so don't do it.
What up,
And
Peapod?
he's like, all right, fair enough.
Yes, Brad. If you're watching this right now, you would have got pwned by Tate. That's okay.
The, what do you call it? Instigator? Welcome.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was really disappointed in Brad's lack of drinking. Like, how do you even see? Like, I don't think we should invite him next year. Like, you can't come to our block party and like turn down when somebody challenges you to a shotgun competition.
He's blacklisted.
Did you challenge him to a shotgun?
He wasn't drinking. He's like, it makes my vagina hurt.
He had like two whenever I got there, but I don't think he drank for the rest of the day.
There's no echo.
James said there's an echo. Maybe it's because, is it just when Jason talks?
It might be.
'Cause
The
he's
flip
louder
between
than
the two,
welcome.
maybe.
Plays out of the fucking TV or whatever into the speaker.
Yeah.
Nah.
You should get headphones, Jason, so that's not a problem.
It
I
wouldn't
wanna
change.
go to
You
the block
guys
party.
listen to me, dumbass.
Okay.
Your audio wouldn't be backfeeding into your mic. God.
It's not backfeeding into mine. It's backfeeding into yours.
Jason, this is your fault.
Feedback.
James Parker, we have a block party. We had one August 3rd.
Something like that.
It was
Was
our
it
second
third?
annual.
I hope you don't have any naive ambitions of being a cornhole champion, James, because those dreams will be shut down at the block party.
Or shotgunning a beer.
Yeah, we pretty well we got those on lock.
We're gonna have to come up with new competitions because damn,
We
the
really.
defending champs just keep reigning.
What about limbo?
Oh god, that just sounds
Okay.
like a horrible idea.
Sounds like some heads get cracked open.
Yeah, right on the street.
We need
It's
to bring
cracked
back
up
the
and
hot
EMS
dog
on the scene.
championship.
Will those old legs not bend backward like
No,
they
they
used
don't. No, they freaking don't. No. No. It's like you wake up out of the bed in the morning and your shit goes like a freaking Lego story. Yeah, no. That's
How old
not
are
a
you?
good day.
63?
63? Thank you for that.
38?
Chris. I appreciate that.
38?
Are you trying to guess my age or? Yeah. You're way off, bro.
Okay.
I appreciate
I
that.
give
though.
up.
I'll be 44 this year. Thank you.
When? When this year?
Calm down,
December.
Grandpa.
December. What day in December?
19th.
Ah.
Mine's the 2nd. My brother's is the 18th.
Yeah, I know. Your fucking wife told me.
Jason, nobody cares.
That's true. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate
James was
that.
pissed that he knew it.
Keep me grounded.
So we were talking about the Porky's taco truck earlier, right?
Yes.
So his Al Pastor tacos really they inspired me to learn how to make my own al pastor tacos, and so I have made them twice now, and this shit is so fire.
Is that the Snapchats we've been getting with the pineapple?
Yes, that's the one. Those are the tacos, and like.
Why am I not getting Snapchats, motherfucker?
Jason, that's like is that a rhetorical question?
I'm so fucking angry right now.
You know the answer.
Sometimes you just have to look at my story.
Oh, I never look at your story, so that's okay.
But yeah, so like I made these al pastor tacos, and you put them on a skewer. So you cut a pineapple up, you put 2 pieces of pineapple on the bottom, you stick the skewer in there, then you just layer the beef, the pork up.
Is that marinated?
Oh, it marinates. I marinated it for 4 hours on Saturday.
Weak.
And from there, you put a pineapple on top, you put it in the oven for an hour and a half, and then you just cut down the sides, and that all the stuff that falls off while you're cutting,
down my chicken.
that's what you make your taco out of. Well, the first time I didn't have a lot of time to like make the sides and everything. Well, this time I made like my own salsa. I made my own, like I cut avocados. We had all the fixings and trimmings. I grilled the corn tortilla shells, so it was like street tacos. Oh yeah, they were fire. That's all I have to say about that.
How much did you have to drink before that?
That's all I have to say about that.
I really didn't drink much before that.
I'll tell you.
I drank it last Sunday when I made them.
I got like 8 Snapchats live while they were being made. I felt like I was part of the community.
Jason,
I just
apparently
realized
not.
that my notifications have been off, so also fuck you.
See, you wouldn't have been able to see it in the first place.
Huh?
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 I was talking to Jason.
Oh, okay.
So this beer.
Julie,
I missed what you said, so.
bring down some of that chicken, will you? Thank you.
Hey, chicken, huh?
Yeah, you don't know. You guys are gonna miss out.
What is this? What's happening?
I
I'm
brought
making
stuff.
chicken carbonara once we're done with this. So.
Hot chicken?
Oh, are you jealous, Snake?
It's a close substitute. I mean, it could have been made in a parking lot.
So this peach sour. It's a mouth.
It's your choice, Chris. You go first, right?
Yeah.
Sure. I like this one more than the other because it makes my mouth water.
Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it.
It's kind of one of those almost
Warm.
jaw clenchers. Chew out. I do like Berliner Weisses, whatever you want to say. They're very, I guess, gaseous or whatever you want to say. How they make your jaw kind of clench with the gas pockets in them. I do like that it's peach. It's not overwhelmingly peach though. It's kind of like if you take a drink, the peach kind of comes out of your nose and you get notes of it through your smell instead of just a wide open peach taste. I think I would buy this more often if it weren't a 4-pack, but it was relatively cheap. I think it was $8.99 a 4-pack, so that's not too bad. A lot of 4-packs can be $12.99, which is rape for a 4.5% ABV beer. I don't like that Berliners are usually 4.5%. I'd like to see somebody make them, I don't know, 6-7% and add a little punch to them. I know.
Yeah, make us an alcoholic Berliner Weiss.
That actually just happens to do with the way that the beer is made.
Yeah, and like Hydra nailed it with the dark sours and shit. Why can't they just do that same type of process? I mean, the beer's a little thicker, and it's not like a wheat base, but goddamn, they're good, and you get more bang for your buck.
I was say, if you recall, the ones from Hydra were also 3%.
Oh, and they were even dark too, huh?
Yep, the Morning Star, the Plum Morning Star, and then the other Morning Star that they had, they were all 3%.
That's right. And I think Berliner Weiss base starts at like 2.5% ABV, and then they have to try and bring it up with other methods or some shit. This is an easy 7.5 for me, maybe even 8. I'm gonna go 7.5 just to kind of cut the middle ground. It's not bad. My only gripe about it is that it's a 4-pack of Tall Boys. I like the 6-pack cans or bottles, just to spread out the. I mean, that's what we do. We don't do 4-packs typically. But I saw it. It's peach. I like peach. I like sours. I was like, fuck it, let's try it. We haven't done one of their beers before. NoCoast Brewing. They're out of Iowa, right? I think. I like the play on them not having a coast and them kind of branding that they're another Kansas landlocked state. It's kind of cool. And the
Oskaloosa.
The
Iowa.
name of the beer is a pun. That's pretty cool. 7.5.
So just a quick interruption. Oh shit, it's hard to read. What are the beers that you?
What are the favorite beers right now? If there was a beer that I have to drink by the end of the weekend, what is that? And what kind of
Green
beers
sour.
are you all drinking?
Oh, that one too.
What?
The Green Zebra.
Yeah, I would recommend the Bat Squatch
That's the Rogue.
for an IPA, or the Hazy Little Thing for an IPA.
That's Sierra Nevada and the Rogue.
Yep.
And actually,
Peanut butter porter if you're looking for something heavy with nice flavor.
what did you think about that Mind Haze that we drank earlier?
Pretty good.
I really like it. I want to review it on the show. And regardless of what Wilcom says, we haven't reviewed it. You fucking ass. I first tried it at Old Chicago a couple months ago. It's the Mind Haze IPA by Firestone Walker Brewing Company.
It's not bad.
I like it. It's nice, juicy. It's not super bitter. It's a good one.
Why are you talking shit on me? I just said it was just a run-of-the-mill IPA.
That's not what you said. You said you thought we reviewed it when I texted it out to everybody.
I
thought we
queued it
did.
up just for that.
I thought we did too.
Yes, that was a good one.
I looked it up. We didn't.
No, we did the Purple Haze.
Purple Haze, that's what it was. Okay.
Some little chicken
My bad, Tate.
Try that shit.
My bad. I'm so angry.
Addicting. It is.
Who
It's
wants to
good
review
as
next?
shit, bro.
Wait. Who all went? It went Chris and you, yeah?
I haven't reviewed yet.
Okay, then you go. Easy.
Okay, hold on.
Salted bastard.
Roll up like a weed bag.
Oh, I do.
Out.
This is it's definitely Chris said a watery, a mouth water beer. Makes your mouth kind of salivate. It's dry. It's tart. It is sour. It's not like unlike the Sam Adams. It's absolutely a pronounced sour. But I think also yet again it's balanced. The peach is not overwhelming. It's just this nice. It's present, but it's mellow, and it complements that Berliner Weisse style sour. I could see buying this again, and I don't think this would be one that you would really drink more than 2, especially since they're tall boys. But I don't try to put down 6-packs anymore. I pretty well mellow drink in the evenings.
Liar.
No, I mean most of the time. So I think a 7.5 is a really good good rating for this. It's something I would buy again. It's not something I'll buy all the time, but enjoy responsibly.
Kate, did you move to liquor or drugs? Which one of the two has replaced beer for you?
I mix in the liquor.
What is it?
Maybe because you didn't just stop. Like,
Oh, and the Adderall. Lots of Adderall.
James, that's not the first time I've heard of that beer. Where's it from, and is it what type of beer is it?
It is Pint House Pizza Craft Brew Pub, but they also have like a really cool label. It's out of Texas.
Sounds like some psychedelic shit.
Tejas.
Like, it almost sounds like a name for acid or something.
Jason would know.
Instead of some.
I know a lot about beer.
Some beer.
I wasn't talking about that, Jason.
Who's next?
Welcome, you want to go or you want me to go?
Yeah,
Welcome,
I'll
go.
So I
Welcome,
actually
go.
had this about a week and a half ago at Old Chicago. It replaced their tour that they're doing right now, and my initial thoughts were, it's not an overbearing sour flavor, which is great, but it sessions into that peach very smoothly, but it doesn't overpower you with the peach flavor. Like Chris said, I believe it was Chris said, it's very much a mouth waterer. It has that juiciness to it. It kind of gets the cheeks going, which I also enjoy. I almost bought this on Saturday, but I went with the other one instead, the Kosmic Sour, because I hadn't had it yet, and I didn't know if I could find it here. So just going with that and having it, I've actually had it twice at Old Chicago. I would give this an 8. I really enjoyed it. I would drink it again, although I have to, not knowing what the actual price, because you said what, it's $8.99 for a 4-pack of Tall Boys?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like the Goliath or whatever it is, brewing company that we always ignore. So just hearing that, I'd probably have to knock it down to a 7.5 for price.
It's actually really reasonable.
Yeah, $8.99, but I get $8.99 for a 6-pack of bottles.
Right, but bottles are 12 ounce. These are 16 ounce.
I understand that, but I still get better bang for your buck for a bottle.
And out of glass.
What is it a better?
And Jason,
What is that, 8 ounces?
what? Yeah, it's 8 ounces.
Yeah.
Wait, what's 8 ounces?
72 versus 64.
Oh, I was gonna say in this instance it's yeah, actually exactly that.
So 8 ounces and can versus glass, basically.
Do you get more with the can or more with the glass?
Glass.
A 6-pack
No.
of
Okay.
Glass tastes better.
Plastic's better?
glass tastes
Glass.
better.
Tastes
Oh.
better.
Whatever.
But yeah, so I'd probably get a 7.5 just for that. It's a good beer. I'd buy it again. Yeah.
James Parker, I just posted in the Houston Craft Beer Society asking who can find us some electric jellyfish. See if they can ship us some or some shit.
That'd be cool.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I will go. This reminds me a lot of the Peach Love and Happiness. I liked that beer. It was a great sour. I brought that to work twice now because the first 6-pack, we're not allowed to drink until 4. The first pack disappeared. The first 6-pack disappeared before 2:30. So the people that I had promised it to did not get a drink yet because other assholes in the office.
Enthusiasts.
And then I bought it with the Sierra Nevada hazy little thing. I went with another guy from work, and they picked some up, or we picked some up, and everybody seemed to really like it. In fact, whenever I mention sours, the guys talk about that as a sour, and I'm like, yeah, it's actually really good because I've introduced them to that and the Sea Quench, and between those two, which is strange to me, they choose the Peach Love and Happiness. I like the Sea Quench. But it reminds me a lot of that. It's got a lot of those peach flavors, though these come in the end, but this one actually has a more sour flavor to it, I feel, up front. So I like that. If you are into a sour, this is a really, really, really approachable. Like, this is a great way to jump in. As long as you care for peach at all, this is a great way to go. It's kind of one of those things like, hey, if you're used to ciders, this is an easy step from that, except you are going to get a little bit of that sour. So I feel like that's a great thing for people who can appreciate it at all. So it's an 8 for me, even with the price difference. And this is a pain in the ass to find up here. I had to go to 3 liquor stores and then ended up going like 20 miles away to fucking get this guy. But it's not worth driving 20 miles away unless you do something like this. But if you can get your hands on it, it's absolutely worth trying. Maybe 20 miles away if you like peaches.
Hey, I will say it's a very new beer, so that might be part of the reason why it's so hard to find.
Yeah. Well, I don't see any, NoCoast? I don't see any
NoCoast,
NoCoast brewing at any of the liquor stores that are near me, and one of them constantly stocks new craft beers, but a lot of them are from around this area, which it's crazy that there are so many fucking craft breweries within a 200-mile radius of Kansas City.
It's growing, man.
Yeah.
Anheuser-Busch just picked it up on distribution, so that you'll probably see a little bit.
Oh. That's interesting.
Because our Budweiser rep just came in the other day and was talking about NoCoast, so that could be part of it, that it's starting to get a little bit bigger.
Do you have any left in your
It's
can?
actually good to know.
Huh?
Do you have any left?
No.
Also, speaking of like the Peach Love and Happiness, I don't know if you guys saw, but they're coming out with a new beer for their G13, or not G13, but their 420 series. It's a chocolate. I'm very intrigued with it. They're going to come out with
Chicken's great though.
sampler packs
Chewy, fuck off.
with it in there. Going to have the
Thank
Peach
you.
Love and Happiness, the G13, the Chocolate,
Good boy.
and then I think the Pale Ale, I want to say.
Oh, just the normal 420 pale ale?
Yeah, 420 Pale Ale. Because it's going to be called the 420 Series sampler pack. But it's supposed to be going everywhere that they distribute beers. So I made sure to ask.
Sounds good.
I'm excited.
Can't wait to try it.
Me either. Also, speaking of Twitter, I don't know if you guys follow Bert Kreischer, the machine, but
Have you watched any of the Two Bears, One Cave?
no. I was gonna talk about the superhuman dude that always does the wrestling shit. Bert has been on that dude, so this guy comes out, and I don't know, there's something off with him. I don't know if he's mentally ill, has a mentally handicap, or he's just slow or what. But this guy does all these wrestling things. He's like, it's superhuman. He's like, let's fucking do it. Or no, he says, fuck this shit, let's go. And he jumps off. He always takes his shirt off and jumps off of shit like he's doing wrestling moves. And the last one was he got hit with the light bulbs, the tube light bulbs,
Oh shit.
connected to a chair or something like that. And he fucking gets hit in the back, and all you hear is, oh!
I don't think that would hurt. I think those.
They explode on impact.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they have
You
some
might
kind
get a
of-
little bit of glass in you, but that's some soft shit.
There's a
The
pressure
glass
difference,
tube?
between atmospheric pressure and the inside, and so they do kind
And
of
a chair shot.
they do explode, but it's not like a violent explosion or anything. But yeah, I could see getting some glass embedded in your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
just watch him. He is fucking hilarious.
I've broken
Bert-
my fair share of those fluorescent bulbs on different shit. I mean, shit, when they go bad, you gotta get rid of them somehow. You just gotta bust them up.
Fucking put it in the trash cart and call it a day.
Speaking of you mentioning mentally handicapped wrestler, let's leave it at that. Have
Jason.
any of you guys seen the preview for the Peanut Butter Falcon?
What the hell's the peanut butter falcon?
Nope.
Dude, you should check it out. It actually looks pretty decent.
Is that a
Peanut
wrestling
butter
name?
That is a mentally handicapped gentleman's proposed wrestling name as he goes through this movie of him basically breaking free from a care home to travel to open tryouts.
Nice.
Yeah. It actually looks pretty decent.
Whoa. Okay, question for the crowd. Jason, what's your wrestling name?
I have no idea.
Oh, come on.
I have no idea.
What the hell?
I've never thought about that.
Oh, now you will.
Not Captain Insano. Not
Captain Insano.
Holy fuck, welcome.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it just splits his back wide open.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
But you gotta hear what he says. Don't try this shit at home.
I've seen this guy. I watched that guy jump into like a thorn bush.
Dude, he has one where he puts those fucking light
Oh,
bulbs.
that's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
The chair had to have hurt more than anything.
Yeah.
But there's another one where he has a table that he puts those same light bulbs on, and he has him do Brock Lesnar's F5 onto it. Where he's supposed to land on his stomach, but he flips over somehow, lands on his fucking back, which he did right before he did the one you just watched, and he falls off of it, and he goes, "Oh, fuck! Oh!"
Jeez.
So,
Peanut Butter Falcon.
What up, Aaron?
apparently I got skipped in this bullshit, so it's fine.
No, you still gonna go.
Oh, do
Oh,
I?
review?
Do I?
I mean, please, sir.
I expected
Oh.
your review when I was pissing or something.
Oh, no,
I
no,
thought
that
you were
didn't
done.
happen.
My
That
bad.
didn't happen. That was fine. It's cool. Appreciate you guys for having me short notice. Bon all. Jason. This beer is okay. I feel like a bunch of sweet tart candies had sex in my mouth for days, if not
A
weeks.
little orgy.
Okay. Holy fuck, I can get the taste out of my mouth. But it's actually quite refreshing. It's like, it's bullshit.
The refreshing after sex
It
flavor.
was like, oh, okay, so you want to do a porno? Let's stop that. Let's regroup. Let's come up with a new plan. And then we're going to just like, in your mouth. Okay?
I'm just gonna poof in your mouth.
It still sounds
That's why
pretty
you have
porno.
a kid, Jason. You know.
Still sounds
Anyway,
pretty porno.
so,
Please be 18.
yeah. Yeah, like that G Fuel guy right there. Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Dr.
Anyway.
Disrespect.
It's bitter. It's bitter. It's tart. It's everything your childhood nightmares will come in
Sour.
the realm
Another one?
of not wanting to be there. But it's actually kind of tasty. It's kind of tasty. I gotta say that. Man, I can't put words on this shit because I'm like looking at this and like I don't know if I want to or not. It's like, do I want to take a dip in the pool?
Did you ever did you ever eat sour candy?
Oh God, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The like sour apple, sour grape, Granny Smith
So you
apples.
like sour
you
shit.
know, it's there, but sometimes overpowering is just a little too much
Okay.
at one time. Especially when you're like trying to drink something for the first time. Like the first time you put a sweet tart in your mouth, and as a young kid or whatever, and you're just like, you know, you do the fucking eye squint and the fucking like, fuck me kind of thing.
Mhm.
You know, you just like, no, never again. And then what do? Like a week later, a day later, whatever, and you're just like, put that in my mouth again. Tate, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
Put it in my mouth.
Oh my god, tickle myself so much with that. Anyway, so no, it's a decent beer. It is. It's a decent beer. Thank God I had the chicken down here to like soak up some of that flavor. But no,
Plate of fucking salt.
What?
Instead of plate of fucking salt.
Plate of salt would be good. I could see this being a margarita.
So, future notice, any future guests, it is a requirement that you bring a gallon sack, some chicken onto the podcast.
I'll put it up there. It's fine.
Little baggie.
Whoa, go back the other way.
Big old baggie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big old baggie.
Yeah. You're welcome.
They say chicken. What they really mean is weed.
There's no weed.
I'm just
I
kidding.
might roll
It's
like
chicken.
a weed bag, but that's
Oh,
not the point.
it's chicken.
What is this? Chicken juice or beer? You don't know, do you? Okay. You
I do. It's
Oh wow!
beer.
Chicken,
Anyway.
it's very interesting.
So
Oh, that's not chicken juice or beer.
Jesus Christ.
if you gotta go, you gotta go. Anyway, what the hell is going on right now?
Chris is now watching this guy's channel religiously.
Anyway,
No, welcome home with
so
to me.
I will say that it's
Superhuman.
not- What? Spew?
Superhuman.
Is that what you said, Nate? Spew?
Superhuman.
Superhuman.
You're
Two
welcome.
M's. Who puts
Don't
two
try this
M's?
at home.
Two M's
Is it
in
a superhuman? HUMMAN?
So, to close out the review that's been like 45 minutes too long,
Like 4.
it's very peachy. It's very tart. It's not so much sweet. There's like no sweet in there. Like, you're not gonna get Jennifer Aniston with this shit.
Aww.
Exactly. It's not bad though. I mean, the more you drink, the more you think, kind of thing. And yeah, you're welcome.
What the
You can
f- is that
hashtag
even-
that shit. But it's not terrible, but it's definitely not something that I would go out of my way to buy, which I did to be on the show tonight. I did.
Wilkins' brother said,
Yeah.
just give it a 4 and fucking move on.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, I love this show so much. It's funny. I love the comments because I'm that guy. I'm that guy that's doing the comments. Yeah, I'll give it a 6.
No, that's
Maybe
actually
6.5.
way better than I thought you were going to go.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I thought you were going to be like, it's all right. I kind of hate it, but everybody else likes it. I kind of fucking hate it. 4, fuck you, beer. This isn't for me. But you're like, yeah, totally take one if you give it to me. Like, that's what a 6 is. It's like, fuck yeah, I'll take this.
You know what, Jason? It's no different than the life coach at the block party.
Dude, the first one's a struggle. The second one's for real.
Oh, fucking for real, bro. I actually went. Like, seriously, true story. So, 2 weeks later, I get a call from buddies of mine that I used to work on wind turbine. With that. Rewind that. Anyway, we used to work on wind turbines. Fucking stop it, Jason.
Turbines is hard to say.
I know, it's like blah, blah.
Wind turbine?
Words.
Is that where you're
Right?
going?
We used to work on wind turbines together. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much.
Looking like Tate over here.
Yeah. Probably. Anyway, so they were like, "Oh, you should come out. It's my birthday." Da 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 da. And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" So I waited because liquor stores in Salina, Kansas don't open till like fucking noon, right? So I wait till roughly around that time. I'm like, okay, I got some other shit to do, blah, 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 blah. So I have to go to Cave Diver South. Okay?
That's a good one.
Plug. Cave River South, the girls were awesome tonight. By the way, they worked their ass off to get me what I needed, Brew Bros Special. I had to explain to them. I had to pull it up on my phone, but they got it for me, so it was great. So, Cave River South, shout out. Good kudos.
They're like, fucking A, they're sending these
Yeah,
fucking
because
people
they
over
looked
here
at
that
me
we
and
gotta
were like,
help.
we don't know you. And then, thanks, David, because they said, buildings like mountains t-shirt, what's up? So, girls were awesome. Anyway, so I waited till the liquor stores open. I was already in and out of town, you know, like doing bullshit, adulting. Nobody likes that shit. And I went in there and I was like looking through coolers and I was like, life coach, because that's what Jason had at the block party, right? So I looked and they had a 30 pack and they had a 15 pack. So I was like, 30 pack, that's a little more than $1.25 a can. So I went a 15 pack.
What up, John?
And I bought a 15 pack, had a cooler in the back of my truck, bought a $2 bag of ice. By the way, the kiosk there by Family Video, Marco's Pizza, whatever, $2 for 20 pounds. You can't beat that in town.
No, that's the best ice in town. Big ass bag.
So I bought a bag of that. I threw it in the back of my truck. Got all that, whatever. And as soon as I got there, I was like, y'all got to try this. And happened to be one of my boys was like in there, and he was like, "You trying to get me fired?" And I was like, "What are you trying to say? I'm trying to get you fired." I was like, I saw, I'm here, let's drink, right? And he's like, "I'm on duty, but I'm still gonna drink it." And I was like, okay.
Damn, calling them out.
So they had
You
they
might
had
get
one,
his
and they
ass
were just
fired
like,
for real.
they were just like, it's not bad. It's
Yeah.
not bad. I was like,
It is a great It's a great Saturday beer.
dude, I literally told him the same thing you told me. I was like, it's a good all-around beer.
Yeah.
Period. And then they go into the fridge and they bring out a KC beer. The BIER
Yeah.
beer. And
Yes.
they gave me one of those and I was like, that's a bitter son of a bitch.
The KC Beer Co. beer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thank you for that, Jason.
Yeah,
I
no
do.
problem.
I thank you for that.
If you want, my cooler, I believe, is still in this guy's garage. It's probably got about 10 or 15 of those left. All
Along
yours
with
if you want them.
probably 14 other fucking things you left here.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Hey, I need my water bottle.
Like this hat. And lawn chairs and...
Hey, I need my water bottle, and I'm pretty
Oh,
sure I
shit.
left.
I was looking for that hat, man.
I'm pretty sure I left a V-neck blue tee here.
Jesus Christ,
Large
people.
V-neck blue
Y'all
tee.
leave more shit around than I do.
It's all right, man. You can
That's
have
not
that.
that
two
Hey,
episodes
you know
ago.
what, Chris? That hat is all yours if you want it. How about that?
Does it fit my head?
It's a flex fit, man.
Yeah, you got a big ass dome, bro.
Yeah, he's
It's
got a
stretched
big
the
ass
fuck out.
dome. But I think
Jason,
you
just
pull
'cause
it
it's a
off,
flex
man.
fit
You gotta
doesn't
tuck
mean
the
it'll
ears
flex
in a
on
little
everybody's
bit.
head.
Yeah,
Ear tuck.
tuck the ears in a little bit.
Sorry, my melon's
They
fucking
don't
huge,
stink,
bro.
so-
You're gonna go more bald.
Give it,
if you
give
wear
it to
that.
Elder. I'm sure it'll fit his head.
There's no turning back now.
You're gonna go full Jason bald.
I'm waiting until my insurance just cover new hair.
You have it implanted.
Another 10 years or so. It'll be alright.
It's the state insurance. That shit covers everything, man.
Just put some honey on there every night. Just rub some honey.
Fuck
on
you.
your scalp. It'll help it grow.
Flex only goes one way once it's stretched.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you put honey on your hair, it'll help it. It'll stimulate the follicles and it'll help it come in thicker.
Motherfucker, you got receding.
Everybody's got a receding. I mean, let's be honest.
It's creeping on you.
Me and Chris are
Little
like
bit.
I've
head
been
to head.
honey every night, dude. Just put a little honey
No,
on
you
it.
don't.
I do every night.
That motherfucker is full of shit.
That is so much work.
No, like you don't want that grocery store honey. You got to get the
That's
honey
what she said.
straight from
Straight out of the bee's dick.
Straight.
Bumblebee dick.
Straight out of the bumblebee dick. So, just,
Transform!
locally source your honey. Make sure it's grass-fed. And
Grass-fed honey. What?
Grass fed. I don't know what's been walking down your block lately, but
I
Take
typically
Lieutenant
prefer
Farms. He
grass
doesn't know anything
or
about farming.
to be the feed of choice. Oy.
holy shit.
What time
Where's
we got?
Wilcom? Are you fucking still here, bro?
8:20.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll
I'm
continue your
still
conversation.
here.
I have to go get a beer.
Okay.
I will talk. What do you want me to
It's
say?
about time.
Yeah.
Shit.
Jesus.
You've never been so quiet out of every
James, 'cause you won't
podcast.
Shut up.
He says, because you won't shut up, James.
James, you just went on a 30-minute tangent of something I don't even know what the fuck you were talking about.
You're welcome.
My little brother sent me a text. He was like, "I've erased like 5 things because I didn't want to sound too mean to the guy." But I have no idea what he's talking about.
If I had any feelings, I would take offense to that, but I don't.
No, but Chris, that guy is hilarious when he jokes off stuff. It's like, why would you do that? Do you
I'll
know
have to
what?
follow him, because that's my type of funny.
Oh, dude, and he has like a whole list of them.
Like when people
you.
get hurt, but not overly hurt to where it's disgusting, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Do you remember back in the day? What was it?
Especially-
E-Bombs World?
Especially when people scream as they're getting hurt. They're like, ah, fuck.
I'm dying.
Do I remember what?
E-Bombs World.
Yes.
That shit used to have the funniest stuff. Was that
What?
the one where the guy got like DDT'd off the roof and left a hole in the ground?
Yeah. You can see the sod like evident in it.
Yeah.
Wasn't it called like the most interesting site in the world or something like that? the
Yeah,
slogan?
something like that.
That's what happens when you grow up watching Viva La Bam. Dude, I swear we were doing Jackass shit before Jackass blew up.
It kills me too because he always says this goes out to all the gigolos and gigolettes.
Like, ask, you remember Demetrius Carruthers?
Yeah.
Him, Lance Wood, we would fucking go to Gibson's, steal the goddamn shopping carts, and run each other into each other with the shopping carts. We'd do all kinds of shit before Johnny Knoxville was even known.
Let's say jackass shit.
Yeah. Just fucking each other up for fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's no different than when I was out in California.
But people have been doing that since probably the fucking 60s, and they just learned how to monetize it.
Well, yeah,
Dude,
I
we
mean,
used to-
technology
we used
and
to
everything
take
else
the,
comes in
shock
like,
therapy.
in, like limelight bullshit.
Speaking of shock therapy, I only got the therapy word from that. We should do a float tank soon.
Oh, that would be dope.
Oh, I'm going to propose a guys' day for any guys watching this where we go to a Fogo de Chao and a float tank. There it is for you.
Do you eat first or do the float tank first?
I'm probably going to say float tank first. That way we don't shit and fall asleep in the pool.
Can you explain to me
Right,
why
true.
people like these Fogo de Chao places so goddamn much?
You not remember when you fell asleep at a Fogo de Chao?
Dude, it's so much goddamn food. It's sickening. Like, you eat, you flip your thing over and over and over, and you eat as much as you can particularly Jason, who is the most frugal fuck on the planet, and he's like, I gotta get every dollar value out of this bitch I can.
That's not true at all. I think I stopped before you and maybe even Brad. Definitely before Bud. Jesus.
I like it, but it's pricey.
And I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
shit afterward.
When I could just cook like 14 steaks for a couple $100 and feed 3 families.
Dude, well, you think about what was the result of that place that we went to? Everybody went home and they crashed, and we didn't do anything the rest of the night.
No, we went out to a bar.
Not everybody.
Who didn't?
I don't think everybody went because everybody was had the meat sweats.
We barely went.
They
that
had the
far.
meat sweats.
Yeah, everybody felt like shit when we got there. We were already done.
I had ice cream too.
Then we had goddamn ice cream.
Oh, I didn't have ice cream. You guys went to have ice cream.
I don't like those places. They make you eat too much. Like everybody eats too much. I don't like feeling like that.
It's a cool experience, but I won't do it like often.
No.
I like eating my normal shit.
Okay, a guy's big gay brunch and a float tank.
I like that better. I like big gay brunch better. Yeah.
There's a place here in KC. It's literally two gay gentlemen who serve food out on their giant back deck, right out their kitchen window that passes outwards.
So gay guys will serve us big gay brunch?
Super gay brunch.
All right. Oh, super gay brunch.
God, I'm so glad
Super gay.
Searched
It's made
that
by
out.
gay guys in a gay place, and it's a gay experience.
No, I get it. But how the hell did you come across that?
So, funny story. About 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I came up here to visit Brad, and I said, we're going to go have a super gay brunch. And I literally Googled super gay brunch, Kansas City, and this came up.
I love it.
That's some brilliant SEO for those guys.
Oh my god.
They're like, okay, we'll just put in Google what we are.
I can't do it.
But
I can't do
They
it.
were closed because of rain, so we went to Nick and Jake's, which was also fucking awesome.
Oh my god. Oh, this is horrible.
I've yet to do a float tank though, but that sounds fun.
There's also a place here called The Brick.
Dude,
I
I
want
would
to say it's
take
called
one.
The Brick. But they have
I'm good.
it's called a gentleman's
take one.
lunch, which is alcohol only. So,
I wanna
just in
try
case.
that. I do. Thank you, sir.
Thank Tate, not me.
Thanks, Tate. Neighbor.
Tate can be nice.
Which, now that Wilcom's coming up here, maybe Wilcom and I will go do a gentleman's brunch.
You know what? Go
Gentlemen's
fuck yourself.
brunch. I'm down.
Hey, Nate.
What?
Nate.
What?
Say what again?
Why?
Go fuck yourself.
Say, really? That's what you're reduced to right now?
How long has it been since we did that float tank, Jason?
What? It was before I moved up here. It was about 2 months, so about 8 months.
Okay.
8 months ago.
God.
So my
It
third.
was way before that, wasn't it?
No,
Like last year?
So
it was
Chris,
last year. Maybe it wasn't last year. No, it would have been like November, October last year.
Wow.
what's the name of the big gay brunch again? Where's it at?
I have no idea the name of it, but if you Google Big Gay Brunch KC, it should come up.
Okay, so Chris,
They should just call it like raw dog barbecue.
Raw dog barbecue. Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit.
It's KC.
Oh my god, that's funny as hell.
so Chris, my 30th birthday's coming up. You want to go to KC after
And
my
not
birthday,
invite Jason.
and you want to go to big gay brunch and a float tank? Wait, is Book on Book? When are you moving up there?
Oh,
26.
God.
Oh yeah, well you can come.
Yeah.
The Tate foreshadowing.
That's fine, Tate. I don't want to celebrate anything about you. Nobody should.
What's the name of that big gay brunch place again, Jason?
I honestly don't know. And if I did know, I would tell you. Because, believe it or not, Tate, well, actually, I don't care about you, but I
Nathan's
respect
on his phone.
Beautiful beer.
Where's this at?
Look how beautiful that beer is.
Oh, it is.
That's the Mind Days.
It looks like a fucking pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
You can taste it.
Is it grapefruit or what?
It's just
It might be.
we're gonna review this one on the show. It's gonna happen.
It's
Not
gonna
today.
fucking happen. I don't care.
Oh.
6.2 ABV.
No, it's a little potent.
No, I think I'll. What sucks about the float tank, if you go with too many people, I'm gonna do the 2-hour session
it, bro.
next time.
2-hour session? Holy shit, that's like all goddamn day.
It's not though, without the
Dude, it's
bullshit on the
delicious,
beach
right?
or whatever, the fake beach that we did.
I actually kind of like that if
That's
it would
only
have been
one-
longer and
the
there
day,
wouldn't have been
Jason.
other people there.
112.
Like if it was my own room for an hour prior to that, it would have been super nice.
Yeah, but an
How long you
hour,
want, bro?
like for the first time, was like,
Gotta roll.
okay, I'm now comfy, but
Yep.
you're like 40 minutes in at that point.
We only did half hour.
Huh?
We only did half hour.
I thought we did an hour each.
Nope, half hour.
Bull. For real?
Yep. And that's why I was like, shit, we got to definitely do an hour next time because I barely got comfortable before we were done.
I thought we did an hour each.
It was 30 minutes outside and then 30 minutes in, but then you should have had 30 minutes after. One of us had an hour before.
Okay, so I'm at least doing an hour, maybe 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Because once you get rested in there, it's over if you do 30. Fuck that.
So I will be living in Bonner Springs, but in Edwardsville, which was like next door neighbor to Bonner Springs, they have a huge float place which you can actually do a 5-person float tank, and you're never supposed to be able to touch each other. So,
All new.
not that I would want to be in a float tank with any of you guys because you're supposed to be fully nude, but there is a float tank place right next
I
to.
would not do
Yeah.
that because somebody's going to fucking talk.
I'm gonna fart.
And
I'm
then
gonna
I'll
fucking make that water
fucking
vibrate.
drown them because they ruined my experience.
Yeah,
What
Well,
about if
that
somebody's
and-
just ripping them?
I would hate to be in water next to one of you guys, even if it's dark, knowing that you're naked. That would ruin my whole experience. All I would think about is, God damn it, when somebody's dick gonna touch my hand? Like, this is so terrible. I don't want to be here right now.
Yeah, because
That's not what you said fucking last time I saw you.
I was trying to get
No, I
Julie to go.
expected that, though.
I was trying to get Julie to go, and she's like, "If you'll do one with me," I'm like, "No, that's gonna ruin the whole fucking experience." It's to go in there by yourself, cleanse your mind, and let things go,
Dude,
and just relax for once.
it worked
because
so well, too.
oh my god, we're so bombarded by fucking noises and just everything's on overdrive all day long. We fucking get in our car, which is noisy. I usually drive the fucking radio off just to have silence. And I get to work, I get to hear chitter chatter, all this bullshit, or I'm listening to music to not hear that, and it's just from when we wake up hearing our fucking alarm to when we go to bed, it's like, Jesus Christ. Imagine if we were in nature, you would hear, the sound of nature during the day, and then motherfuckers go to sleep, and you have the silent insects and animals at night.
Cicadas and the frogs.
And some of the
And the
singing
owls.
ones. The melodic fucking creatures. We're
Whippoorwills.
so, like, fucked up mentally, I think.
Fucking wolf.
Because
Yeah,
we're
where
just
you're at.
bombarded by shit.
Coyotes.
And I thought it was a mind-altering experience, even
Oh, yeah.
completely fucking sober.
It was
Man.
great.
And it's like $30
I've
for
never done one. I'm gonna
30
do it.
minutes.
All
I
right.
bet it's $50 an hour or something.
So we'll do it after the baby's born. I'll tell the little lady.
What do you think about it, Sherry?
She do one too?
And
Apparently.
I'm tempted to almost fucking open a business here. Like, Solana's not good for businesses and shit, but some of the spas here in town charge like fucking $200 for an hour.
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
Well, you talked about that actually after we went to it. You're like, can I dig one in my backyard?
Yeah, dude. I want one, but they're like 30 grand.
Yeah.
What did you say? I've been in one.
Yeah.
What's not
What?
to love?
Doesn't
William?
Joe Rogan also talk about, like, didn't he have one built in his home?
Yeah, he has one. He has a top
Yeah.
line. He's got whatever he fucking wants.
Joe?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
He's like,
if
yeah,
there's
the
not
guy
some-
that makes the best ones comes over and services it. And da-da-da-da. It's like, must be fucking nice to just
Must be fucking
be
nice
yourself and be rich as fuck.
and be self-made.
Yeah.
Totally self-made.
He's like, I'm just me, and somehow it works, and I'm fucking filthy rich.
Because he was him before everybody else.
God damn it.
Tell me that's not a fucking pineapple beer.
It's pineapple or grapefruit. I don't know.
Might be a
Wait,
mixture.
what are you
of
drinking?
both.
The Mind Haze by
Just,
Firestone Walker.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I just drank this one, which is a pineapple coconut. or it's supposed to be.
I can't get up.
It doesn't taste like any of those. It just tastes like
Oh, yeah.
kind of a really shitty IPA. Not that IPAs are shitty. This one just tastes like a really shitty IPA.
Is it dry as fuck and no flavor?
No, actually not at all. It just tastes kind of like a bitter beer with a little bit of pine.
This is pretty juicy.
It is.
So I first had that on tap at Old Chicago, a part of the previous tour. It was on the list, and I was like, oh, let's try that, and I was like, oh my god, really like it. And at a tap, it was particularly good.
I don't like how quiet Welcome's being tonight.
What do you mean?
Oh, because you're not here. Oh.
But I am here.
Are you?
I'm right next to you.
Are you really? You wish
He's
you
been
were
rubbing your
next to
thigh
me.
the whole time.
So, are we doing anything crazy for next week?
That's up to you, man.
That's
I'm
what my
down to
wife
go all
says, too.
next week.
What we should do is every guy on the show gets to choose a beer, and we all have to drink 12 beers.
Oh my god, no.
Yes,
I'll
That
request
sounds like
off.
a horrible idea.
12
that
beers.
sounds amazing.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Well, let's act
4
like
beer
Jason Wilcom.
reviews, chug them all.
Yo, Wilcom,
What?
are you gonna be on next week?
Yeah, I'll be on. I think we should do like our all-time favorite beers next week.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's
a
a
good
That's a
idea.
way better idea than Jason's shitty idea.
God damn, that means I have to go back through. Well, some of those might be seasonal, so we might not be able to do that.
Oh, seasonal.
But yes, that actually sounds like a great idea.
Pick
Ooh,
like
wait, can we do our best and our worst?
No,
No.
Oh,
you can't even find your worst. They don't make it anymore because it was shit.
That
Do they
is the
not?
worst beer ever.
the aeroplanes, whatever cream bullshit
No,
they
the
had.
Atomic Pumpkin.
What? I like the Atomic
If that
Pumpkin.
wasn't episode 1 or 2, that would have
want-
got a fucking 0.5 on my Richter scale.
It was bad. I
I
couldn't
can
even finish
still
it.
taste that shit.
Couldn't
What
even
you're
finish
saying
it.
is I just have to bring a stone beer and
Woo! Everybody should re-review it. Now that your palate and your
Yeah.
profile has changed, you
We
should have to
should.
re-review it.
We should just do
No.
episode 1's beers again.
Yeah? All right.
Plus another or something.
What?
Well,
There
we're-
was Super Fuzz and something else. I can't remember what the other one was.
CC Pills.
PC Pills. PC Pills is good. So is the Super Fuzz. No, that's lame.
Okay.
Both of those were really good.
both of those are really good.
That's all.
Look at Jason's squinty little drunk
Okay.
eyes.
Well,
Hey, look at me, I'm Nathan.
get creative and let's come up with something. I'm asking Neff if he wants to be on. He mentioned it a few weeks back. I'll try and make sure.
Let's say if not, I'm pretty sure Derek wants to be on.
If we
Okay.
have to get anything rare, can we get it prior to Saturday? Just because I'm going to be in town Thursday and Friday, and I'd like to be able to make sure that I can get it if you guys can get it.
Okay.
I won't be back till Sunday, but yeah, we can do that.
Well, you can still get it.
Are you probably not next week?
I don't know yet. Every day is
Is an adventure?
well. Every day we wake up in the morning and we decide what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair
As
enough.
long as Tate doesn't have the baby next week, he should be on.
Yeah, you look like you're about ready to front shit a baby.
It's coming, man. We're there. We're knocking on the door.
It's the first. What's today's the 20th?
It's 19th or 20th.
19th?
20.
20th?
13 days?
I mean, we're at 38, almost 39 weeks, so we're right there.
Oh shit, you guys are like way after expectancy.
Take scared shitless.
Yeah, I'm sweating bullets.
That's nuts.
Sounds
Sweating
good,
bullets.
Just drink another, you call it a day.
My wife didn't like it when I said that I was going to be at the bar during the labor. because I wanted to like recreate like kind of old timey, men aren't allowed in, but that's not the way they want you to do it anymore.
That's not the way your wife sees it, apparently.
Apparently, being at the bar is an insult.
I'm on board with you with this. It's like, you just let me know when the shit's done, and I'll show up.
I'll be there, and apparently I'm going to cut the cord.
Don't pass out.
I hope. Oh, man. I'll be crying. I
Dude,
know I will.
seriously.
I'm just gonna be covered
You won't cry until you hold your baby.
That's when the tears come?
You might say that, Jason. You might say that, but in the process, he might.
You got kids?
You don't know.
I don't know. That's when I did it. That's when I teared up, and I was like, "I'm gonna be a man if I want to hold her."
Yeah, like seriously, like if you want to know how emotional a guy I really am, it's like seriously, I can watch AGT and watch this story about a person coming into their own and whatnot. I'll sit there and fucking tear up. I don't give a shit.
What's AGT?
America's Got Talent.
Dude, we watched Marley and Me the other day. Oh my god. Talk about stingy cheeks, puffy eyed, Marley and Me. Oh,
good. I can't even imagine because, like other movies came out like A Dog's Journey Home or fucking A Dog's Purpose or anything like that. I have yet to bring myself to that.
Sounds like you care more about animals than humans, kind of like my wife. Try some goddamn puppers, but not some motherfuckers getting decapitated.
Damn, something got real.
Dude, so you say
the
that
creatures on the planet, though.
I get fucked up when people are helping third world children. Like, that fucks me up.
So, two things does it to me. Have you ever watched the movie The Prisoners?
Yes.
Nope.
So, that movie, that fucks me up more than any other movie ever. Like, I almost fucking panic attack watching that movie. I can't watch it again. Like, it's so fucked up. But on the opposite note, it's definitely the other types of movies where it's like, hey, I take care of my kid, or I'm interested in my kid's passions, or blah, blah, blah. Those are the ones where it's just like poor. And I'm like, what happened? What fucking happened where I just became a big old bitch? Like, what happened?
Yes.
And you don't get an opinion on this.
Those heartstrings.
Nate, what's your heartstring movie?
It will always be the episode of The Office where Michael leaves. I don't care. I will always break down during it.
Okay, I'm gonna one up you. I'm gonna one up you, bro. What about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? 2 episodes.
His dad leaves.
1, when his biological dad doesn't want him.
Yeah.
Or 2, when it's time to leave the nest.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say when he fucks up Carlton.
How about when G-Baby dies in a hardball the first time you ever seen it?
God damn.
Yeah.
It was sad, man.
Hardball?
Ouch.
It's a Reeves movie where he coaches a ghetto baseball team.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
You need to watch it.
I don't know. Tate, you do have siblings. Welcome, you have siblings. Luck of the Fryrish from Futurama. That one killed me. Killed me.
What?
Yeah, where it's about him getting zapped to the future, but then his family actually has to deal with the fact that he left, and his mom and his dad don't care, but his brother, like, it fucking rules his life. Like, he ends up naming his kid after his brother. He ends up, like, molding his kid to be his brother because he misses his brother so fucking much because he was such a big part of his life. Like, oh man, that's a fucking crazy thing, especially from a show that's as goofy as Futurama, where you're like, holy shit, this is fucking real. Like, they were best friends, and then this guy disappeared, and nobody else cared, but he did. Like, it's fucking, whoo. That's real deep from a show that you don't expect deep from.
Go ahead, Nate.
Oh fuck! I just forgot his name. Damn it! This always happens. Never mind. I pass.
God, that's funny shit right there. You can't write that. You can't write
Fuck,
that.
I had it too. I just watched it the other day. It's Pokemon where fucking what's his name dies, where he turns into a pillar.
Nope. You know what I bawled at like a bitch about from Pokemon? When he lets his Butterfree go. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like 11 years old, and I was just fucking tears and tears and tears and tears. Oh no. Oh no.
Futurama deep.
Holy fucking shit.
So, Will, 2 Futurama episodes were very deep. The one about Seymour, his dog, and then the other about his brother. One was called Luck of the Friarish. I don't remember what the fucking one about his dog was, but then they just play Don't You Forget About Me at the end while his fucking dog sits there outside the fucking restaurant and basically rots away. Holy shit.
But
How
it's a
fucking
cartoon.
real.
You gotta be locked in for a cartoon to get shit.
Dude, watch those and tell me that that's not real. Imagine how much you care about Chewie, and then watch the fucking episode about his dog waiting for him after he disappears, going about their daily routine. No fucking way.
I don't actively link real life to an anime though. Like when I'm watching anime, anime is very disconnected to me and very artistic. What fucks me up is like death and like real shit. Like, death in real life fucks me up bad. Like it feels like worse than a lot of people from what I can tell, being at funerals and shit. But being able to connect a show to my emotions is tough. It's weird. Like I'm heavily affected by real shit, but then like linking that to watching it on screen is like.
Okay, so have you watched the movie The Judge?
No.
Robert Downey Jr. What the hell was it? Duvall?
Robert
Duvall, I think. The old ass white guy. I hate to say it like that, but it's one of those movies that it was a true story. Both of them were lawyers, and then the dad went to be a judge, and then once everything came full circle and everything else, and like everything, they had that connection.
Is that Robert Downey Jr. or Matthew McConaughey?
Robert Downey Jr. It was one of those things. They had a father-son connection.
70s or what?
No, it's new.
No, it's newer.
I'm kidding.
How was she? Anyway,
Fucking old man.
yeah, I know. You're welcome. Anyway, it was one of those deals. You know, I lost my dad 7 years ago, so whenever I see something like that, it just like resonates like you would not believe. And it's like any kind of movie or TV show or whatever, you know, like you were saying, when you're emotional and
Don't watch About Time.
feel it, you know,
Don't watch that one.
and it resonates with you as a person, like you were saying. It's like what resonates with you brings your emotions out.
Yeah.
But like Jason's saying, he's recognizing it in an anime series.
Absolutely.
Like, that's incredible too.
Fucking Iron Giant? Oh my god.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, anything that's emotional. when
See,
it
I'm
comes
probably
to that.
laugh at that shit. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Hey, listen
How-
here.
Grave of the Fireflies? Watch Grave of the Fireflies, and if you tell me you did not cry like a bitch,
They're
you are a
fighting- they're
liar.
fighting
You
one
You are
another.
a goddamn liar.
When we watched Lion King for the first time and Mufasa died, we all felt that.
Oh yeah.
Lion
Oh,
King tore me
yeah.
up.
No camera.
Lion
No
King.
doubt.
Raven of Fireflies?
Bruh,
Grave of the Fireflies.
while we're on this, not to sidetrack this, but has anybody seen the live action Lion King?
No.
Not yet.
My kid watched it, even though I told her not to because I wanted to watch it with her. And she said, it's all right. And I was like, oh, it's your favorite fucking movie. She's like, live action's all right.
Like, I was so disappointed in it. We took my nephews
Before we
to
forget,
go
is
see
our,
it.
I already forgot. What's the name of that fucking movie, Jason?
Grave of the Fireflies. I'm gonna text it to you
Okay.
because that is a heartbreaking fucking movie. It's literally about death of someone you care about.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Welcome. Continue.
Yeah, so like, you have the original Lion King, which is, let's be honest, all of us is probably one of the top 10 films we'll ever see in our lives that like
True story.
affected us, right? So
Wait, which one?
Lion King, the original.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So then you get this live action one, which is cool. Like, don't get me wrong, the graphics are dope. They went to the San Diego Zoo to get people and try to like make it as real life as possible. But the problem is they did new music, so like the music isn't the same. They did their own like harmonies and shit. And some of them you just listen to it and you're like, why would you do that? From like a productive aspect, why would you put those harmonies together? Then they added parts that like were very weird. Why would you add them? They took specific parts out that were like seemed very important to the movie. Like my biggest beef was they had a leader of the hyenas, which made no sense to me because there was no real leader of hyenas in the original one. It was like they were all a bunch of jackasses who just followed Scar. So I don't know. And it's like 2 hours and 15 minutes long, which just seemed like they kept drawing it out. So it was good. Like Mufasa dying was weird, but I don't know. It was all right. I probably wouldn't pay to go see it again.
What about Green Mile?
Green Mile was pretty sad.
Green Mile.
I Am Sam was the one.
I Am Sam. Is that who's the main actor?
Dustin Hoffman.
Isn't that a Seinfeld?
Hang on.
So Dustin Hoffman is a mentally slow gentleman who has a daughter, and he is trying to keep custody of her as she grows up because the mother left, and the state is basically fighting him on whether or not he's capable of it.
That's not Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Look it up.
I Am Sam?
Yeah. I don't believe it's Dustin Hoffman. The main character?
Oh, no, sorry. I'm way wrong. Sean Penn.
Sean, there it is. That's right.
Way off.
But nope, that one was super sad. Forrest Gump always fucking gets me.
Forrest Gump.
I get it.
I think the only part of Forrest Gump that kills me
so
is
smart.
if the kid is like him.
Oh, yeah. Is he like me?
Is he like me? Is he like me?
Well, because you realize, like, he understands that he has problems and, like,
Oh, yeah.
his kid to have that same issue. So it really fucks you.
I never cried in that, but the closest part to like feeling that would have been when he was getting fucking rocks thrown at him, flanking around in his fucking
his fucking
metal
prosthetics.
legs. Yeah,
Huh.
Yeah, his leg harnesses.
Bowling will fuck with me too, but the rest
Bowling?
the
Is
rest
that
of
what you
it
said?
was like, eh.
I
One of
remember
the things oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
I remember getting pinned in a corner by bullies throwing rocks at me. 3-on-1. I remember that. Yeah, it teaches to be a little bit meaner.
Okay,
Ooh.
so
What about
okay,
The Land Before Time when the mother dies?
Hey, when the mom dies
Right
with the
there.
tree star, oh
like
my
fucking
god.
goddamn
it's
Bambi and
What
shit.
about Fern Gully?
Okay,
Goalie? Ooh.
okay,
That's
so
fun.
hold on, fellas. So I watched AGT, America's Got Talent, for anybody that
I
doesn't
can't
know.
believe that has an acronym now.
Yeah, AGT, yeah.
Only in his
Season
world.
14 for crying out loud, right? So, Simon Cowell is like one of the premier judges, Monkstam versus Howie Mandel, right? And there's this kid that has a disability.
Is this the
Right.
fucking singer, dude? The Asian guy's like, and then he's like,
No, it wasn't the
okay.
piano kid.
okay.
Okay. It was it was another.
Dave and I swear that's fake.
Right? Funny. So, anyway, so there was another singer on there, and it was a young kid, and he or she, I can't really remember. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in my right mind right now. I've had beer. Anyway, so this person was up on stage and they were like telling their story and blah 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 blah, right? And they performed greatly. They did great, whatever. And the fact that, like you were saying about bullies, right? I've been bullied too, my whole life. Okay, and Simon Cowell said something that was great. He said that bullies do that to bully because they know they're jealous of your talent. And
It's insecurity, yeah.
I think that is a great message to put out there, that just because they're bullied means that the bullies are the one being bullied because they're jealous of what you have. And I think that's a great message to put out there.
There's a Key and Peele sketch about that where he's bullying him, but it's also him telling him while he's bullying him why he's bullying him. And he's like, I'm picking on you for being weak because I question my sexuality. Like, shit like that.
I thought you were going to say it was the one about the slave market. Where
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, man.
Jake Quillen.
I don't like those guys.
I love
You
that.
don't like
We
Key
just
and
hired a guy named Aaron, and every time I'm like, you done fucked up, Aaron. He's like, I hate you.
I was
hate
just wearing
you.
that shirt the other day. You done
Dude.
messed up, Aaron.
The one about the slavers arguing about who's going to get picked, or the slaves arguing about who's going to get picked next at the slave market.
Oh, yes, that one I have seen. Where he's like, I definitely got him beat. And then he's like, two coppers. And he's like, what? I got him right. I'm stronger than him. I'm built more than him, right? I can pick more cotton than him, right? Like, they're going back and forth. Oh, that is a good one.
Nice.
I will not have some racist slaves working in my...
It's such a good show. It's such a good skit.
Uh.
D Nice. Jake Quillen.
Balake.
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 That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Dude, when me and Blake went to
What the hell
Blue
were
Sky
we?
after the block party, that's how I introduced him to my girlfriend. I said, hey, Archie, this is Balake.
That's funny.
I couldn't even help it. I was like, oh, shit, I mean Blake. Blake, sorry, not Balake. Damn it.
Oh, that would have been epic.
So sad movie, Radio.
Radio.
Radio?
Eh,
Really?
meh.
Pretty sad.
What
I
about
got
Up?
nothing.
Up.
Oh, the first 15 minutes of Up is the most devastating piece of whatever has ever been written.
When he
It's so
loses
fucking
the
terrible.
buck, dude, that's fucking just epically rough.
Yeah.
Don't
And then
fucking
the rest
hate
of the
on
movie
Doug.
does not reward you for it. The rest of the movie is just meh.
Don't
The
hate
first
on
15
Doug.
minutes, holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's-
Whoever wrote that deserves multiple awards because it is the most, like, they packed so much shit in, and there's not words spoken. Holy shit. All that's in there, no words whatsoever. Visuals only. Woo! Right here.
What's going on?
It's those hair growth hormones.
I'm
They're,
thinking it's the peach.
They're fucking with his brain.
Apparently
All dogs go to heaven?
all dogs go to heaven, yep.
Oh my god. Seriously, you're gonna go way back?
What about Balto?
Oh,
I don't remember Balto being that sad.
It's not sad. It's not.
I remember it being like a come-up story.
You had more of me at the Iron Giant than you did with that bullshit.
Oh,
Okay?
the Iron Giant was great. What about Radio Flyer?
Radio Flyer? How about
Yes.
Oh, let me see.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
No, go fuck yourself with that.
Dude, that's a great movie, actually.
It was a good show. It's not tearful.
I loved that as a kid.
We're gonna go with.
My Girl.
TikTok.
My Girl was.
Oh,
tough.
My Girl?
God, the bees.
Yes.
When he dies from the fucking bees, dude.
God damn.
Oh, okay. How about fucking put on some fucking goddamn spray? Okay? It was that time. He would have been fine. Put on some fucking like with some deep. You would have been fine.
Cry shit.
Okay?
Apparently.
Fuck that shit.
So,
Anyway.
I don't
Keep monster
believe
creatures.
that any of you have watched it, but in Full Metal Alchemist, when Maze Hughes dies, that is easily the piece of fiction that has traumatized me the most. The entire show, he's an annoying guy who only talks about his newborn daughter, and then he dies trying to save two brothers. And at his funeral, his daughter's like, "You can't bury him. He's got a lot of work to do. Daddy works late every night. He's going to be really upset." And it's just like, oh my God, you just shut up, kid.
Good job.
You're
I got
killing
you.
me right now.
I got you. Jason, when Hodor dies,
Oh.
That
Hold the
was
door. Hold the door. Hold door. Hold door. Hold. Oh no, so fucking sad, man.
that was pretty good.
dude, my fucking heart sank when I found out that's why he says hold Hodor.
Oh,
And then that's how he fucking dies.
oh
That one was rough.
no.
What I was
That's-
disappointed is that you didn't get
That's
to see him
PTSD.
being a giant part of the White Army attacking Winterfell and killing John.
So I'm glad they didn't do that. That would have fucked up so many people.
Oh, dude, I would have stopped watching.
if Hodor's part of the
No.
White Army attacking Winterfell, that'd be great.
Hodor cannot be that guy.
Okay, we'll fast forward some shit. Iron Man, Endgame. Doing
Nah.
the snap.
I feel like that was a little rushed.
Yeah.
Was it?
I do that, and then you look at all the plot holes that it had, where you're like, well, you didn't really have to. They just kind of wrote them off, you know?
You know who I didn't feel bad about going away? Is fucking Captain America, that little.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh, there was.
I
Nobody
love
likes
Captain America.
There was.
I love Cap.
Nate
What's up with
hating on
America.
Chris Evans.
I love Cap.
He's such a bitch in that whole entire.
Oh my god. So angry.
He's so goddamn self-righteous.
Dude. Epically self-righteous.
Epic.
Epically.
I don't know why Jason comes through so strong and Book doesn't.
My mic is better, and I am more beautiful.
Your
speaking into an
talk
iPad.
on our mic monitor goes up halfway. Wilk doesn't even touch it.
Yeah, I just look at the microphone when I talk compared to when Jason, and like mine barely registers on it. Jason's like 3 bars strong.
Which is crazy because my volume level on my mic is 4 of 100.
What the fuck?
Damn, Daniel.
Don't pretend you're at work, Nate. Maybe that'll happen.
Yeah, I can't adjust your levels. Too late for that shit,
No woman has ever been able to adjust his levels. Okay?
So I
Yes,
do
sir.
have to say, you mentioning the Marvel universe,
Yes, sir.
when Yondu
Oh,
died,
fuck that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my god,
Hi.
fuck your goddamn city.
It wasn't Yondu when he died.
Thanks for the
It's
10
the
G's,
fact-
bro.
It's the fact that they did the salute afterwards, I think, that was
Oh.
really the strong part.
Everybody send him off, and you're like, no, shut up, no, he was a bad guy.
He
Fucking
was
Mary
terrible.
Poppins.
Thanks for the follow and the 10 G's. Another day, another dollar.
Was pretty sad. Whew. Oh man.
Damn,
Or
Tim
the very
Tebow.
beginning of Endgame when Clint's family disappears. Woo!
Oh no, that was pretty cool.
That one was rough, but I'm not gonna lie. When Scarlett Johansson dies,
Yeah, go fuck yourself with that.
I didn't feel bad about that at all.
I
What
did.
the hell?
I fucking love both of those, and the fact that one or the other had to die is bullshit.
Hell what?
Oh, in game.
Oh.
Scarlett Johansson and
I don't
fucking
follow.
Hawkeye.
But hey, let's be honest. When the puppy dog dies in John Wick, that was good. All of them.
Shut your whore mouth. I can't deal with this right now.
The puppy dog, John Wick 1, and all of the chaos that ensued afterwards takes the cake.
Totally justified.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a fucking car guy and say John Wick Part 2 when they fuck up and he helps them fuck up his 69, maybe 70 Boss Mustang 302, fully pimped out. No, go fuck yourself. Every one of them fuckers deserved a fucking body bag. Okay?
They actually had 12 of those
I don't give a fuck how many they had.
for the film.
Okay, the first one would have been done for me. I would have fucking like capped every motherfucker like tat 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 tat. I don't care. Okay, you don't fuck up with a classic American car with that shit.
How about
Let's
Deadpool
build
2?
12. Let's build 12 of them. Let's keep 4. Let's use the other 8 to piss people off like James.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Because I was like, and I'm waiting for, you know, because he brought in fucking what the hell's his name? Mexican. Don't fucking mouth it to me. Just tell me.
Enrique Iglesias.
It's not Iglesias, I can tell you that. Because
I
he
don't
was like the
fucking know.
clown in fucking Spawn. What's up? So. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, now you're all fucking on pins.
He was. Was that the also? Oh man, what is his name?
I'm not good at. I don't know
Anybody?
shit about movies,
Anybody?
shows,
Anybody?
actors,
Hold on.
actresses.
I missed what you were asking about. What was it?
The guy that played the clown in Spawn.
John Leguizamo.
Thank
There
you.
it is. That's it.
What the fuck?
Good
How
job,
do you know
Jason.
that?
He was also in that drag movie with Wesley Snipes
Yes.
and Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
Whatever that's called.
Tu Wong Fu.
Tu Wong
Thank you for
Fu.
everything, Julie Newmar.
Dude, I thought you
Yes,
said
I watched
Dragon
it.
movie, and I was like, that sounds fucking amazing. How have I never seen this? You said Dragon movie.
Jason.
What's up?
Opinion on Link's Awakening coming out on Switch. Worth it if I haven't played the original.
It's going to be incredible. Even if you haven't
I
played the
think so, too.
original, yes. It's going to be so fucking good. So fucking good.
Okay, so games, yeah. What do you think about the new Marvel game coming out? That's gonna span the entire 22.
That's all,
games.
Jason. I don't pay attention to comic shit.
I
wish
don't think
did,
I've seen
but
that at all.
that whole
Uh,
universe, I don't pay attention to. I don't care about in-game. I don't care about Marvel or Capcom. I
EA has
never
a
have,
new game
and
coming
it
out
sucks, but
for basically the Marvel universe
I don't try to talk about what I don't know.
of a gameplay from like basically 0 to end. It's very limited knowledge on the game, but I think it looks pretty good. They have like the whole Avengers team.
Is it Marvel vs. Capcom? A
I'm
new
not
version of that?
No, it's like
Like fighting?
it's like the Marvel series of movies going forward. So not like Marvel versus Capcom, like battle, right?
It's a story game.
It's a story game.
Of
It's sort of like
Marvel.
Lego Marvel, okay, where it was like, oh, okay, cool, Lego, you know, on the fucking helicarrier, all that bullshit.
I saw that there was an Avengers game.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. It looks all right. I don't know that they didn't model the character.
No, it was
They modeled
horrible.
some of the characters after the actual actors and actresses, but then the other ones they really didn't. So it's like you've been leading me into this thing for all this time, but I mean, it'll be fun and it'll be great to play through. But I also think like it's a little too late. Like if they would have done it like between right before Endgame and then made this so that it passed people over into it,
So the
I don't
timing
disagree
was
with
off.
that would have been perfect.
I don't disagree with that at all.
Timing was way off.
Yes. Timing was
Yeah.
way off. And the fact that Captain America looks like he's wearing a fucking trash can. I was just gonna put that out there.
It's fitting because Captain America is trash.
Garbage.
I knew Nate was gonna come in with that. Anyway, so
Hot garbage.
I'm assuming we're
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
probably way over.
You ready to call it?
Yeah.
Wait. Next week for 100, what are we doing? That way people can be hyped.
Favorites.
Favorite beers.
Favorites? Your favorite
beers.
beer?
I think favorite sounds like a great idea.
Yeah,
Favorite
I
that you
agree.
can find.
That you can find. Yeah.
That you can find. Yes.
Because the pumpkin shandy, the Harvest Patch shandy, is not available this month.
Yeah, go fuck
Won't be
yourself.
available till next month.
Perfect.
So I can't do
Thank
favorite
God.
beer.
Well, we picked the right time of year.
Also,
Oh, fuck you.
communicate what you get so we don't get the same shit.
I'm gonna choose like a mixed 6-packs of all the shit I like.
Jason's only gonna have IPAs.
It's gonna be a Lennon Koodles
Yeah.
variety pack.
Summer shady
No.
bitch.
One of them. Ooh, mystery. One of them will be an IPA.
The cloud
Oh,
catcher.
surprise.
Yeah.
Blair wants to be a guest next week. You're more than welcome, dude.
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
many people
bro.
can you fit on the couch?
They put me
Where-
on the couch
Jason,
like
no.
an hour notice.
No,
So
please no.
No.
It's
All right,
already, It's already tough to set up sometimes with 2 or 3 people here. I don't want this couch full. Me trying to get shit straightened out. It's fucking.
oh, dude,
It's a
nuts
race
what you
against
do.
time, and it stresses me out.
Yeah, Jason, you piece of shit.
I
Fuck
could,
you, Dave.
Jason.
Next week your shit will probably be open because you're never here, you motherfucker.
Oh, damn. So
Yeah.
angry. So angry.
jeez.
Says the guy who lives in Kansas City.
Burn!
And still makes time every goddamn week.
Oh, so angry.
That's all right.
Do you need me to rub your head?
I don't know about next week.
This one.
We need to talk about it quickly and communicate it, I guess.
Figure it out.
Communication is key.
Love you, Nate.
Love you too.
We should probably do a giveaway of some sort if we're gonna continue the show. I have honestly been contemplating what we're doing here. I talked to Tate about it on the way here. We've got replacements or potential ones. We can keep floating on and doing what we're doing. We can escalate the oomph of the show, or we can fucking dwindle out. I mean, I'm down for whatever. I just want to figure it out and quit just showing up every week.
Ooh.
That's my thinking, because there's other shit that I can spend my time on, or we can use our time wisely and like build a brand.
Yes.
I'm just
know
telling
what?
you
I gotta get a
guys
fist bump on that.
what
Nate.
I've
I'm
been
not into the fucking
what I've been
show.
thinking and where I'm at. Think about it. Let's talk. Let's. What I got, bros.
Understood and agreed.
Cool.
Cheers.
We should have a conversation, minus Tate.
We should have
Have
a
mine as
we
thing.
should have a video
Ah.
conference or video call and talk about it and just shoot the shit, and especially sober, because everybody talks a mean
Fuck
game
that.
drinking.
No. Everybody should have 2 beers. That way they're truthful.
Okay.
That's fair.
The beer filter's removed.
Yes.
That's fine too.
Agreed.
So let's schedule that Saturday, Sunday, find what we can do, and move on from there.
Can we do it Sunday? Friday, Saturday, I'm going to be moving.
Okay, let's try for Thursday then.
Thursday, I will be driving that evening.
Fuck.
Friday.
Did you say Sunday would work?
Sunday would be great. Sunday I should be moved in.
Would work for me because I'll be driving back from Omaha.
That sounds like a Sunday.
Let's talk. Let's see what we can do.
Are we still live?
Yeah,
Yes.
We are. We're real here.
we're authentic, motherfuckers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Dude.
bros.
Shit, I'm always empty. God damn it, guys.
Yeah, love you too, bro.
Jason's forever empty.